Yo, what is going on, guys? Sneaky McDucky here, bringing you guys some Crysis gameplay. I promise my next video won't be played on this map, but for whatever reason, I just do work in Williamsburg. I don't know, maybe I need to work there or something, but I'm using the recently unlocked Scar Mod 2, and at this point, it's a toss-up between this gun and the Typhoon is my favorite in the game. I guess for the smaller maps, you gotta be rocking that Typhoon, and for the larger ones, definitely this gun. It almost reminds me of an automatic FAMAS. It looks the same and it puts down people the same. So, anyways, we're playing Extraction, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. The people that we're playing here weren't the greatest in the world. Not sure if they were first timers or what, but as you guys are gonna see, it doesn't get much easier than this. So we start out on offense, which I'm not a huge fan of. I would rather play defense first, just to see how many people or how many that we need. But as I said, I don't think these guys had a clue as to what was going on. I'm able to get a quick pull and give us the lead. In this game type, I think it's a good goal to get to about 7 points and hope your defense can hold. So when you start out on offense, you always want to push the side that I'm pushing now, especially right in the beginning. Now I only have a few games of experience on this map, but it seems like just 1 or 2 of the enemies spawn on that extraction point, while the rest of the team spawns on the opposite side. Just got to make sure you win that first gunfight, and it's pretty much smooth sailing throughout. As you guys are going to notice, I go into cloak mode when I enter the building. There are a lot of tight corners in here, so the element of surprise is huge. Normally, there are guys cloaked in the corners, especially in the room where the extraction point is, so make sure you're on the lookout for those bitches. So I'm about to put us up 2-0, and I think that might be it for playing the objective in this game. I've seen one person, and he didn't seem too interested in killing me, so it's time to go into kill whore mode. I've got a teammate coming in with another extraction point, but he's bringing some action with him. I sit back, throw on the cloak, and wait for them to come. It's nice to be able to sound whore in this game. I can hear enemies coming from a mile away. I'm able to pick up one, and I think I could have had the second had it not been from a guy coming from my right. So while we're watching the kill cam, let's talk a little bit more about my class setup. I already mentioned the Scar Mod 2, but my secondary is the AY-99, I believe. It's the only automatic pistol in the game, so if you know what I'm talking about, that's the one that I'm rocking. The perks that I'm using are Weapon Pro, Auto Armor, and Aim Enhance. Now what I like about Crysis is that I can have any perk in any tier. They're not designated into special classes. You can use them wherever and however you want. Now I'm still not comfortable playing without the Auto Armor, but I think in a week or two you'll see that substituted out with like maneuverability. It's just so nice that when you're getting shot you don't have to do anything for your armor to kick in. Now, not sure if you guys saw or not, but when I entered the room, there was a guy in that back entrance. I go to chase after him, but I end up losing him. He either cloaked his way out or someone was able to kill him. So I decided to support our runner when I noticed one of the extractions is dropped pretty close to where it needs to be dropped off. Now, unlike in Capture the Relay, you're not able to just run over the point for it to go back to your base. I'm going to guess that there is about a 20-second timer on it in which you need to defend it before it goes back on its own. As I said, it was dropped pretty close to the drop-off, and guys, I just failed to get there in time to pick it up. I went into panic mode and ran into some staircases instead of running up them. I end up falling into the water, which cost me about 10 seconds, and right as I'm about to jump on it, it goes back to their base. Just a huge failure on my part. Here's a gunfight. I'm not sure how I lost or at least killed each other. Felt as if I had great shots, and if you guys look, he had 0 health and 0 armor, so why he was still walking is beyond me. Teammate probably just needed to shoot half a bullet into him to get the kill there, but things kind of slow down here, mainly because 2 of my teammates pick up the points and just run around the map, or so it seems like that's what they were doing. Now, had this team been any threat to us, I would have been super pissed at them for not capping. And I don't understand why you want to run around with those things other than to just take them to your base. You're just armed with a pistol, and while the pistol does put in work, why would you want to limit yourself any longer than you need to? One last point to make on that, you're not even able to aim down sight when you have the objective in your hand. You're just hip firing, so your shot is way off. If any of you guys are watching this and you haven't played Extraction or Capture the Relay, when you pull it, just get it back to the base the fastest way you can. It's going to be beneficial to you and to the team. Not really sure what that guy was doing. While stomping is an effective way to get the kills, there was just nobody there. Easy kill for me, so thanks for that. I appreciate it. I'm going to talk a little bit about stomping, but before I do that, I'm going to just chill here for a second and let the extraction runner go by just to see if I could pick up any chasers. I do end up noticing a guy on top of the ship, in which I fail with my nade toss, but I'm able to hit him with a nice headshot. Alright, let's get back to stomping. You're not going to see me doing it very often, and the reason being is that it leaves you vulnerable for a few seconds. You end up like T-bowing, and I find myself getting killed a lot while doing it. The best modes to do the stomping in is in Spears and Crash Site, simply because those game types have circles that light up around the objective that indicates an enemy player is there. Now, how you just saw me kill that last guy is what you need to learn, not only in this game mode, but all game modes. Jumping and shooting is huge in this game. If you can limit what your target has to shoot at, you're going to do just fine. It takes a little getting used to, but once you get it down, it's really hard to combat. I make my way into what I guess was the enemy spawn, and I believe pick up 2, maybe 3 kills before the last guy kills me. I was drooling when I saw what I was running into, which normally isn't something to be drooling over, but these guys were just so bad that I thought I could get a nice 4-piece. I spawned back in, and at this point I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I was either going to go back to where I had just died and try to pick up some more kills, or pick up another point. My teammate eventually grabs the extraction, so he makes my decision a little easier. Now, I was going to run with him and support him, but there was nothing on the minimap that indicated he would run into any danger, so I decided to try to go back to pick up a few more kills before the half ends. I'm able to get a little vengeance on the guy that just killed me, pick up a few more unsuspecting people, then turn on a guy so bad that I would have been raging if it was me, but I just outplayed him, I guess. I end the round at 11-3, and what I think I'll do is I'll stop talking and just give you guys the highlights of the second round. There is no need for me to talk for another 7.5 minutes. I hope you guys were able to get something out of this gameplay that will benefit you in your games. I believe I end this game with a 27-9 score, and we win something like 9-2. I'm really enjoying this game, and if you guys have picked it up, let me know. I've been running solo, and I would love to assemble a team. Alright, I'll put some music behind the rest of this, and please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more Crysis 3 gameplay in the upcoming days, and if you've missed any of my other Crysis gameplays, check out the description below. I'll catch up with you guys later. Later, players.
1 and then the 2, 2 and then the 3, 3 and then the 4, then you gotta breathe, then you gotta,
Coming soon. Yo, these niggas can't breathe when I come through. Hum to some shoes, gotta be 20, man. It's not even funny, they can't. The chokehold's too tight, the left looks too right. You know what? You right. These bitches can't. Look, they hearts racing, they start chasing, but I'm so fast when I blow past that they can't. In the presence of the man, your future look better than your past if you present with the man. You better. You niggas can't share my air. I walk a mile in the pair I wear, and I'm getting better year by year, like they say wine do. Cops couldn't smell me if you brought the K9s through, and I pace myself. I know these money hungry bitches wanna taste my wealth, but I keep them on a diet, embrace their health, or even keep them on the quiet, and space myself, and just take a deep breath. I got them grabbing their chest, cause it's hurting them to see fabbing is best, and they in they worst. They'd rather see me laying a hearse than laying the back. And I ain't just laying the verse, I'm saying the facts. I came back with some sicker stones that got these broke niggas looking at me like they choking on a chicken bone. Every chick I bone can't leave a dick alone, so I know it's one of them every time I flip my phone. Breathe.
1 and then the 2, 2 and then the 3, 3 and then the 4, then you gotta breathe. 1 and then the 2, 2 and then the 3, 3 and then the 4, then you gotta breathe. 1 and then the 2, 2 and then the 3, 3 and then the 4, then you gotta breathe. Then you gotta.
Brutal and efficient. Nicely done.